Hey guys, this is Abhishek from GadgetShoes.com, and again we are going to do the quick unboxing and full review of Samsung Gear 2. We are also going to tell you the key features of Samsung Gear 2. This is a device which is actually a smartwatch from Samsung, and this is the second generation of the smartwatch. The previous one was called Gear, whereas this one is called Gear 2, which has gone enhanced in terms of the functionalities and in terms of the design as well. So we are going to unbox this, and before we unbox the box, this is how it looks like. As you can see over here, we have the MRP of the device mentioned, which is 22,550. However, you can actually get it for a little bit lesser price. And again, inside the box we should get the smartwatch, a charging dock, a travel adapter as well, and again there are some other details the device mentioned. And at the back side of the box, at the bottom, basically we can see some specifications that it has a Super AMOLED display, a 2 megapixel camera it has, and it is an autofocus camera, which is really good for a smartwatch of this type. And you have Bluetooth 4.0 connectivity. You do have sensors like gyro, accelerometer, you have heart rate sensor, and then you have IR LED sensor as well, with which you can actually use this watch to control your TV or any other consumer electronic which works on the basis of IR infrared technology. And then this watch is also IP67 certified, just like the Samsung Galaxy S5, with which it is designed to work with. And again, it will work with other Samsung devices as well after a simple software update. As of now, it works with Samsung Galaxy S5 and some other devices, and it also works with Note 3 as well. And then you do have a microphone and speaker on the watch itself. So microphone will allow you to actually answer voice calls on the watch, and speaker will allow you to actually talk on the watch and listen to what other person is saying. And it is, again, this time is based on Tizen platform. So it is not Android, it is not anything else. It is Tizen, the OS which is owned by Samsung itself. And then we have all these terminologies. The model number of the watch is SMR380. So let's open the package and let's see what we have in the package. I have already opened it, and I have used this watch for like 2 days now, and I'm going to give you my views and review after using it for 2 days. And let's first of all unbox the package. So the first thing which we get inside the package is the Gear 2. This is how it looks like. This is the golden version which we have. Looks pretty good in terms of the build quality, as you can easily notice. This part is plastic, this part is metal, and again this part is complete glass. And then you have this matte finish rubber kind of a flip, a wrist strap basically, which is pretty good in terms of the grip. It will provide you a better grip as well. However, after wearing this watch for like 2 to 3 hours, I was getting some sweat on my hand. But again, that may not happen with you if you are used to these kind of straps, but I'm not. So this is how the lock looked like. You can easily open it like this, and this is how it works. You can extend the length of the wrist strap like this. You can actually move it as per your preference. You can actually adjust the length of it and make it suitable for your hand, for your wrist basically. And then if we take a look at the bottom, we have the heart rate sensor on the watch, and here we have the connectors which will be used for charging the watch. And on this side we have a button. This time, in order to basically come back to the home screen, whenever you are under certain application, the best way to come back is to press the button. This is a physical button which they have provided, and this acts like a home button. So once you press it once, you will get back to the home screen wherever you are. Here we have the camera, and again you can launch this camera with the double press of this button, which you can configure. You can also configure other applications as well. Right now we have configured the camera application with this one. So just in case if I want to take a photo of this, I can do it. And again, as you can see, in order to do it, you just need to tap over here on the watch itself. It will focus and take the photo. So once it has taken the photo, you can transfer this photo right away to your Samsung Galaxy S5 or any other Samsung phone which you have connected with this Gear 2. You will need an application to actually install on your phone in order to make this watch work with your phone. and again you can go through all the images which we have clicked. It has taken some very good images as well. The camera on the watch is really good, that is something I can tell you. Even in low light it gives you pretty good shots with a 2 megapixel camera it is, and it can also record videos as well apart from taking photos, so you can record videos as well. So we will talk about the camera later on and the watch as well. Let's take a look what we have in the package. So taking a look further inside the package, we get a charger, which is a standard kind of Samsung charger. It is not like the one which we have seen on Samsung Galaxy devices. The output current from this charger is 0.55 ampere as per the current rating of this particular watch, and this is how it looks like. It is a micro USB charger. This is not a data cable, but only for charging can be used, and again you cannot sync the data in between this watch with your PC. And this is the charging connector which you will need to use in order to charge this smartwatch. So you need to actually attach it like this over here, and once you do it you need to press it and then it will hold itself, and then you can attach the micro USB cable over here from the charger, and then you can charge it. Again, one thing I would like to tell you is that the power rating of this charger is really low. It is 0.55 ampere, which means that the charger which you get with Samsung Galaxy devices, which normally are 1 ampere and above, there are sometimes 2 ampere charger as well. Even with Note 3 you get 2 ampere of charger. Don't use those charger with this particular watch. Don't use those charger to charge this one. Use only the charger which is there inside the package which you get with the watch. So these are the things. Apart from these, if you take a look over some of the other things, you have some user manuals which includes a warranty card, a quick start guide, which actually also tells you how to connect this watch to your Samsung Galaxy S5. So in order to connect this watch to your Samsung Galaxy S5, you need to install Gear Manager, which you will find on the Samsung App Store directly, or you can go to this URL directly and download the application on your Samsung Galaxy S5 or any other Samsung phone which you have. And they have also given some instructions that what all things are there on the watch and what you can do. You have information about the application and their usages as well. Again, we are going to tell you that you don't need to read this. And over here you can see that how you can release the buckle, how you can adjust the strap as per your hand. And on this side we have some other indications like how to charge the watch, which we already told you, and how to connect the connector, and then how to turn on the gear basically. So let's do this, and I've already connected this watch, so I'm going to just tell you again what you need to do in order to make this watch work. And before we do that, let's take a closer look over the watch. In order to detach this, first of all you need to apply some pressure over here and it will come out. Very simple and very easy to use. So this is how the watch look like. And again, as far as the microphone is concerned, the previous Gear had the microphone over here, whereas it is removed from here now, so you don't look awkward whenever you are watching on talking on your smartwatch, the Gear 2. So the microphone is actually has moved over here, as you can see on this side, and then we have the speaker over here. So the speaker and microphone are both part of the watch itself. They are not in the strap now, which is a good move, I would say. A better design as compared to the previous one. And anytime you need to come out, you just need to press this button once. So in order to configure this button to actually launch applications on the double click, you need to go into settings, and under settings you need to go to double press. So under double press you can actually select certain other application which you would like to launch, especially whenever you press the button twice. So in case you would like to launch gallery or heart rate, so I can configure that. And once I have configured that, wherever I am on the home screen or anywhere else, if I press this button twice, it will launch the heart rate application. So this heart rate application actually works with the help of the heart rate sensor, which is actually at the back on the bottom basically, and then you need to wear this watch in order to make it work. And once you have it on your hand, then you just need to start the application, and then you need to tap start. Once you tap start, it will say that you have to position the watch on your wrist like this, and then you have to be quiet so that it gives you the accurate data. It will take some time to measure your heart rate, and then it will give you the data you require. So this is the current heart rate, and also it maintains a history. So it maintains a history, and this is something I would like to tell you, that whenever you go under application, you go and launch the heart rate sensor application. Yeah, over here it is. So once you tap over here, you can actually see the history of all other tracking you have done for your heart rate, and this way it will actually help you a lot. So let's go out and let's see what we have. So this is how the home screen looked like on the watch itself, on the Gear 2. Looks pretty good. It gives you the option of launching the camera directly from here. You can launch the pedometer application, and again, whenever the display goes off, you don't need to double tap, because double tap will not do anything. You always need to press this button. So now you can launch the pedometer application from here, and you can go to the settings directly from here. Under settings, you have the option of changing the clock style. So this is the default clock style. You can change it to this one, in which you will get weather indications. You can also have it in the analog format like this one, in this format, in this format, and then you can also download more formats with the application which you have on the Samsung Galaxy S5. So let's take a look over the Samsung Galaxy S5, and let's see how does the application is required and how you make this watch connected with your Samsung Galaxy S5 or any other Samsung Galaxy phone. So in order to make the Gear 2 work with your Samsung phone, you need to first of all open Samsung apps. So this is the Samsung App Store, and here you need to install the Samsung Gear Manager, which is this application. Once you have installed it, you can open this application, and then it will ask you to pair your Gear 2 with the watch. And again, you can configure a lot of things on the watch with the application itself. First of all, make sure that the Bluetooth is turned on this device as well as on the watch, so that you can pair it. Once you have paired it, which is kind of easy and simple, you will have all these options which you can actually take a look at. So these are the options you will get as far as notifications are concerned. You can control this. You can also have the S-Health information displayed on the watch itself. So you can transfer all the S-Health data with the application which you have on the phone, and again this will get transferred to the watch, and you will get to keep a track of it as well. And here we have notifications, and again when we talk about my applications, these are the applications or settings which are there. You can actually preview a message. You can tap over here. So in case you are getting a message, an SMS on your Samsung Galaxy S5, you will get the preview of that over here on the watch. And you can also have a smart relay in which you can actually view the content on your Gear 2, like view the content from your Gear 2 on your mobile device. So in case you have a smart relay, in this case, whatever you have, you are taking from the camera, you can see that on the phone itself. You can also keep the screen off in case to accept the incoming calls and alerts. In case you don't want any alert to be there on the Gear 2, and you want the Gear 2 not to vibrate whenever a call is coming or whenever a message is coming on your Samsung Galaxy S5, you can check this option, and in this way the notifications will be limited and the watch will behave like a watch, not for all these things for which it is designed. So in case you would like to do that specifically at times, you can do that. By default it will give you alert for the incoming call, for the alarm, for any calendar alert. You can actually check it. You will also get alert for missed calls. You can read your messages. You can read your email as well. For example, I have configured my email account, and once I go under notifications, I get some notifications from the email itself. So once I tap over here, I will get to see all these emails which I have received on my account, and then I can tap on any one of them to read what is there in that particular email. So I can read the complete email itself on the Gear watch. I can reply to this email as well from here. So this is how the default replies I can do. So you can send the default replies, and you can always come back by swiping from upwards. So the way to actually navigate on the watch is to swipe from upwards to actually go back, and then you can tap on it anything to open that item, and in case you want to go back to the home screen directly, you just need to click this button. So this is how it works. So you will get notification for weather, email, messages, missed call, and then for third-party applications as well. In case you would like to see certain notification for third-party applications, you can always check these options over here under notification settings, and then for those applications you have checked the option, you will see the notifications on the Gear 2 watch. When we talk about Samsung apps, for which you will get different kind of categories of apps which are supported for this device, you can actually browse over all these apps, all the utilities which are supported with Gear 2, and then you can use them. Apart from this, if we talk about other things, as far as home screen styler is concerned, this is how you can actually change the home screen from here itself. So once you do it and once you tap on it, the wallpaper will get changed automatically. This is how you can actually customize the overall look and feel of the watch very easily and very quickly by just tapping over here, and it is pretty quick, pretty fast. That is something I can say. One more option which is there on both of these devices is that you can find your Gear 2 watch at your place with your S5, and you can find your S5 with the Gear 2. Once they are connected to each other, you just need to tap over here, and then you need to tap on start. Then it will try locating the Gear 2 watch, and the Gear 2 watch will actually ring up like this. So this way you will get the sound alert, and you can actually dismiss this from here, or you can stop it from here. Another feature which is related and which is there on this one, which is called the Find My S5 or Find My Samsung Galaxy phone, is this one, which I need to locate. Okay, the Find My device. So once you tap on Find My device and you tap on start over here, this device will start ringing. So this is how you can actually locate the watch with the Samsung phone, or locate the phone with the smartwatch, the Samsung Gear 2. So this is a pretty nifty feature, very useful feature in day-to-day usage. Now if we take a look over the contacts, once the watch is paired, you will get to see all these contacts over here from your phone being shown. So in case you would like to message anyone, you just need to tap on the mobile phone number and you can actually make a call. So this is how you can make a call. You can also message someone as well by using messaging application. You can also dial a number. So you just need to dial here and then tap on the green button, and then it will make a call from your phone. Again, this phone does not have a SIM card as of now, so it will not do the call. So taking a look over other applications, if I take a look, let me just come back. So it is ended. Okay, once I come back, and now if I take a look over the applications which I have, so these are other applications which I can configure. I have configured my email. You can configure your exercise application as well. So this is something which you need to configure for once. This will sync up with the S-Health application you have on Samsung Galaxy S5. You can actually do the running, walking, cycling, hiking. All these activities and data will be recorded. You can also have a history of all this data over here, which is definitely a good thing. Apart from this, you can also go over the gallery. So this gallery will show you all the photos which you have clicked from the Gear 2 camera. So all these photos will get transferred to the device itself in case you want to, and this is how it will look like. You can also record videos. These are some of the photos which I have taken from the device, and the camera has performed pretty good in various scenarios, especially while taking photos from the Gear 2, which is really good. You can always take photos from the Samsung S5 as well, and this is something which we will tell you in some other video. So this is how the logs will look like. You can take a look over the logs. You can launch the camera. You can access all these settings over here, where you can customize the clock, you can customize the wallpaper. Over here you can specify any other wallpaper which you have clicked from the watch itself to set that particular picture as a wallpaper on the watch. So here we have notifications which are right now enabled. In case you don't want the watch to buzz and sound whenever notification is there, you can disable it. And then you can control over the sound over here. You can control over the touch sound as well in case you would like to have it. And then we have the display. So the brightness, I would suggest you to go for lower brightness so that you can have more battery backup on the watch itself. And again, we are also going to tell you about the battery backup of this watch. So you do have a wake up gesture which actually will show you the clock. So whenever I press the button, it will show the clock. You can also set it to off, and you can also set it to last viewed. So in case whatever you have application you have opened, it will open that particular application whenever you wake up the watch. You can adjust the screen timeout as well, which is right now 10 seconds, and I would suggest you to go for this one only. Here we have the Bluetooth connectivity. Right now it is connected to the smartwatch. Bluetooth should be on in order to use this smartwatch for notification and other things. You also have a privacy lock. So privacy lock allows you to actually configure a 4-pin password on this watch in case you don't want others to access it. You also have a profile settings over here in which you can actually specify your date of birth, height and other things. This will be required especially whenever you are using this watch for health tracking or other applications which are related to activities or health activities. So as far as the battery of this watch is concerned, one thing I'm really happy about this watch is that I have started using this watch for like more than 2 days now. I have been using this watch, and in this 2 days I have not charged it once even. So I started with 60% battery. It lasted for me yesterday for a complete whole day. It lasted for me today for the complete whole day. However, there was not much number of notification which I have noticed on the watch, but it has given me around 2 days of battery backup, and still the battery is left. Still the battery is around 25%. So the overall battery backup on the Gear 2 is definitely better as compared to the previous Gear which we have seen. So taking a look over the other applications, if I take a look, let me just show you some of the settings of the watch. So here we have some other settings. In order to come back, you just need to tap over here. You can actually access the controls. You can increase and decrease the volume, the brightness as well very easily. You can adjust these shortcuts. You can move them across different home screen which we have on the watch. Each home screen will hold approximately 4 icons, and you can change the position of the icon. You can also use this watch as a TV remote. So this is how it will work. You can connect it to your Samsung X5, and then once you have connected, you can use it like a TV remote. You can change the channels. You can use it with your set-top box as well, and then you can actually control your Samsung Galaxy S5 with S Voice feature which is supported on this watch. So in case you have it over here and you say call ab hai, oh, it is processing right now, call ab hai. So in case you would like to dial a contact, you can actually do that from here. You can message someone as well from the watch. So it has understood call Arpit, but there is no Arpit. So anyways, the voice feature does work, and it will get learned from your voice after you start using it. So one thing which is more on this device, which is the voice memo. And voice memo allows you to record something, and then it will also translate that into English, so that you can do. For example, this is a typing test to test the functionality of Gear 2 for translating this message into English. And once you are done, you can stop it. It will save like 5 minutes of video. You can access the video, sorry, not video, audio. So it will, you can access the audio from here. You can listen to the audio from here. So in case you would like to translate this, you just need to tap over here, and then it will give you the translation in English. Again, it is not very precise, but most of the thing it actually does in the right way. So it has actually translated the message not completely rightly, not correctly basically, but there are some errors in translation, but it works. So this is something which is not known to many people out there. This is one feature of Samsung Gear 2 which you can use. And then you have heart rate monitor, which we already told you. You can enable the sleep mode. So whenever you are going to sleep and you have this watch on your hand, I would suggest you to start the sleep mode. So in this case, basically it will stop the sensors which actually records the steps, for example the pedometer sensor, and it will record this data in terms of whenever you are sleeping. This it will do. So you can enable and disable this mode, especially whenever you sleep. You can actually enable the pedometer sensor on a day-to-day usage. Whenever you are walking and going to office, you can start this, and you can always resume. It will count the number of steps, and it will also maintain a history of how many steps you have taken as per the day, and you can also set your goal as well in case you want to. So all these things you can do. And again, the overall watch and the functionality it provides is something which is pretty good. You get a lot of functionality as far as health applications are concerned, exercise applications are concerned. You can track your heart rate, you can control a lot of things on the phone, you can do a lot of things from the phone from this application itself, which is the gear manager. And once you open the gear manager, you will get to see all these options, which actually allows you to control the watch and the settings from here. You can actually auto lock the gear from here. Double pressing the home key right now launches the heart rate. You can actually change from here. So in case you have problem in using the interface of the watch, you can always control everything from here, from this application which is there on your Samsung phone. So in all, I would like to rate this watch pretty good. Again, the price is kind of something which is very high, so that may not be justified with this functionality even. But again, this watch actually provides you all the functionalities you might need as of now in a smartwatch. Again, there are more things which can be added, but we will talk about that later. So as of now, I would like to give a thumbs up to the Samsung Gear 2. Do let me know if you have any specific questions for this watch. We would love to help you. You can like this video if this video helped you by clicking the like button below. You can subscribe to our YouTube video channel for more videos like this by clicking the subscribe button below. Thanks for watching this video. This is Abhishek signing off. Thank you.